Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. So on this week, we get Final Fantasy 12 banner. Yes, it's featuring Ashe, and I think she will become 1 week princess. Okay, so let's start from her. And like Ace, Penelo, Ram, she is another mage. Okay, she able to chain with Bolting Strike and Chaos Wave Awaken, so she can chain perfectly well with Ace and Ram. But for the elements, it's a little bit different. Okay, she chain with Thunder, Wind, and Fire. And yes, she's not flexible like Ace and Ram, so I can say she's kinda inferior in terms of chaining. But sure, she has some other utilities, okay? First of all, like the 4 stars version, she can heal while attacking. But unlike the 4 stars version, I don't think it will be matter this time. Because based on what I look, it's only 2403 times spirit. And since you gonna increase her magic stats, not gonna care that much about spirit, I don't think she will be that great, okay? But of course, if you bring to Ashe, maybe it will be sufficient on some battles. And the unique thing she able to do is to provoke one ally. So I'm not sure why you want to have this, because if you really need to have provoker, then I think you already bring one provoker on your party. And usually, like the name, provoker able to provoke. So yes, maybe this has some unique use. I will leave that to you, okay? Very nice. And she also able to grant your party 5000 health barrier. And from what I can remember, this is probably the best health barrier on the game, 5000. But it is a cooldown move, so you cannot spam this. But still, pretty good. And if you need someone who able to cancel magic, she able to do that. Very nice. But let me talk about the bad things. First, she is a true double hand mage. Recently, we get true dual wield mage who gets plus 6 times change damage modifier. But unlike true dual wield version, I can say that true double hand mage doesn't have any special. For physical, true double hand gonna deal higher damage multiplier, so they can deal higher damage easily on low chain environment. But for mage, wow, this is simply crap, because first, you only able to equip one weapon, which make you have less item enhancement ability. That suck. And I must say, her Trust Master reward, it's kinda bad. First of all, like I said, she is a true double hand, so of course she only equip one weapon. That means she can only get choose, okay, sword or short sword. And like you know, those weapons are not good for mage. Yes, if you have STMR, let's say like Kurasame STMR, then yes, you have nice magic sword. But for most players, usually when you need magic stats, you go for road. So this magic only gives you 30% magic, which is bad. Okay? And her STMR, yes, it is probably the best magic sword on this game. But my question, who need this? Okay? Who need this? There is no a must equip sword mage. Almost all mage able to equip road, so I don't think you should get this, even when this is kind of nice, especially if you combine dagger and sword at the same time. Because if you equip that third Trust Master, that means you get 70% magic and 40% health, pretty decent for Trust Master reward. So these two, STMR and TMR, are best when combined. Very nice, but again, you need to have magic dagger and magic sword. Magic dagger and magic sword, which is not easy. So I must say, I find she's kinda underwhelming unless I miss something. Okay, so let's move to the next character, Vossler. Vossler, another AoE magic tank. So sure, he may be still useful even on Neo Vision Age, but I don't think he is that interesting. Okay, first we already have Lightning 13-2 free unit who also able to do meta thing 50% damage mitigation. For Vossler, his LB is also about the same, 50% LB damage mitigation, 180% defense, spirit buff, and provoke. I think those other things, the defense, spirit buff, and provoke, are kinda unnecessary. Because really guys, if you need provoker, you should build innately. That's the point. Okay, nice if you're not able to build provoker passively, but I think it's kind of meh. And he has 40% damage mitigation and 30% magic mitigation right from the start. So yes, this is definitely a nice thing, especially he has that dual cast. So on the first turn, he can tank, use AoE magic cover, and use that mitigation and magic mitigation right from the start. Nice, I must say. And he can also chain with bolting strike and have triple cast. So yes, he can become a good chaining character, support chaining. And he also has a strange thing, 7%. Unless it is typo, yes, it is 7% on the wiki. AoE physical protection with 100% damage mitigation. So that means he doesn't take any damage, right? But the chance is only 7%, so I don't think it is that good. Okay, first, if you really need AoE physical protection, you probably already have one. So what do you want to do with this? Bringing to physical tank? And if you already use AoE magic tank, then I assume the enemy has deadlier magic attack than physical attack. And when this triggered, your AoE magic cover cannot be activated and your party gonna be dead. That's why I don't think this is really strange design. And yes, maybe I don't know something, so please leave it on the comment on how to use this 7% AoE physical cover. Okay, really unique, I must say. And maybe the best part about him is he has 2 fatal damage protection. Most characters have only 1 fatal damage protection. Okay, there's one character who also has 2 fatal damage protection. It's Madam Adele, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, he is a tanker, so it's kinda powerful on him, because tanker already hard to die, and yes, having 2 fatal damage protection gives him extra layer of protection. So yes, nice, I must say. But the question is, do you need him? I don't think so, because I just said that Lightning 13-2 also able to grant your party with 50% magic mitigation. If you don't believe me, watch Sinzar video. She is perfectly good even when there is better AoE magic cover on this game. Okay, and maybe another unique thing about Vossler is he also able to attack. So he is kind of like Demon Rain, but because of that, he also has the same weakness as Demon Rain. How are you gonna build tank with high spirit and attack? Okay, if you build him with high attack, then it is highly you won't have nice spirit and he will die. And if you build him into pure AoE magic cover, that's good, but his offensive move gonna be suck, because his offensive move based on attack stats. Maybe you say, oh, but yes, I don't need his damage, I only need the chaining. Yes, you can do that, but pay attention on his passive. He has 150% true double hand. Wow, very strange, if I can say. Okay, so that's for Vossler. I don't like him. I mean, I'm not that interested on him, especially his TMR and STMR are kinda lukewarm in my opinion. So Bergan or whatever, this useless. Okay, only max at 6 stars, and we're gonna get Neo Vision soon. So what do you expect? But yes, I must say the Trust Master reward it is pretty interesting. 30 attack and magic, 25 defense. So this is good for your hybrid character who can equip helm and also equip heavy armor. Because like you can see that if you equip heavy armor, you get 20% attack and magic boost. So for Trust Master reward level, I must say that this helm is one of the best. Okay, so yes, if you need mage who also can only equip helm, you can get this helm. But who is the mage? Black Mage Golbas? Are you still using him? Good luck. So the final question, like usual, should you summon? Of course, yes, if you are fanboy of Final Fantasy XII. And if you are fanboy of Final Fantasy XII, I bet you already pulled for Van. And do you still have enough lapis for this? If yes, and you are fanboying Ashe, then go ahead. But for Vossler, he is just a guest character on the game, so I play Final Fantasy XII, and really guys, I don't feel any connection with Vossler. For Ashe, I can understand. Vossler? No. And again, do not summon this if you have Ace, Ram, Kuja, Garland. And the best part is, Kuja and Garland banner is still available. So really guys, if you need a mage and you are not a fanboy of Final Fantasy XII, then why you pull on this banner? Okay, pull on Final Fantasy IX banner. But really guys, don't pull. Neo Vision coming soon. And for Vossler, I think it's better to get Sacred Shield Charlotte. Yes, let me repeat, get Sacred Shield Charlotte, use your Prism and select some ticket to get her Prism. So that means 18 UOC, okay? 18 UOC because Sacred Shield Charlotte is old character. And yes, why I recommend that? First because, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? From what I see, Japan Sacred Shield Charlotte gets Neo Vision upgrade. So if you really don't have AoE magic tank right now, I think it's worth to get Sacred Shield Charlotte. But of course, if you have AoE magic tank, save your EOC ticket, okay? I don't recommend that. Okay, I simply say if you insist, you must have AoE magic tank because Sacred Shield Charlotte at this point of the game, if you awaken her, wow, she is totally amazing. Okay, and yes, like I have said, Neo Vision should come soon. I believe it is probably next week. Because next week we're gonna get UOC ticket again, and maybe it is Neo Vision Cloud. Not sure. Okay, take the info with a grain of salt. Okay, because yes, I'm not sure. This is simply my prediction, but like you have known that on almost every week they give us like update, next era evolution, overdrive. So if you see the first alphabet on the word, it is Neo. So unless they make each word Vision every week, then it should become very soon. Because really guys, I don't think there is any 5-star base which we don't have on the global. Forget about the Sailor Moon Xfuse version, okay? The CG CG girl, I don't think they will come to the global because we just avoid story event straight crazy, I must say, okay? But that's the reality. Let's hope we will get Neo Vision on next week. Okay? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Pro FX videos. Bye bye guys!